My one tip for engaging millennials would be, this is the generation that love sharing content. They look at their consumer groups, their consumer peer groups, to make sure that they get that, both the inspiration and also the social affirmation. So my advice would be, if you want to engage with this group, you have to go where that group is. And those groups are on social networks, so you have to make sure that you are getting content and information about your products and services in those networks so that they can engage with them and share them and comment on them. And with that, I think you'll start to get more brand recognition and loyalty.
So people ask us all the time, how do we market to the millennials? And to be honest, we don't. We just do what we do, and they get us. Because they get health, they understand social responsibility, taking care of the planet, taking care of yourself, being disruptive and audacious. And that's what we are, and it's what we've always been.
I think my top tip for engaging a millennial audience is really talking about causes that they care about. So rather than just talking about your brand, talk about the lifestyle around your brand, causes that you support, and trying to, I guess, bring them into the world beyond just selling your products.
I think my one top tip for engaging with millennials would be to be sure that you're entertaining them. It's not enough to inform and inspire them. You need to have a bit of quirk, a bit of edge, something funny, very visual. We do a lot on YouTube in this space to sort of capture their attention. Vice do a really good job of that. But yeah, I would say just be sure that you're being entertaining and you have a unique and quirky tone of voice.
I think it's listening and then being relevant and meeting our customers where they are. So we've set about, as a brand, making sure that we've got out in the world and been more fun, because that was the feedback that we had from that age group, that they thought about we were a little formal and not really for them, we were for older people. So we set about working at Somerset House with Skate at Christmas, which has made the brand more accessible to a younger audience, because who doesn't love skating, and a nice boozy hot chocolate afterwards. Champagne, the development of champagne ice pops, we saw a huge response from the millennial age group as something positive, fun and slightly frivolous, which they didn't expect from the brand. Going out and doing things at Port Eliot Festival, afternoon tea at the top of the Shard. So by being a little less formal and taking ourselves out of Piccadilly has been the way we've connected with those customers. And that for us has really been quite powerful. We've seen a dramatic shift in that age group.
So I think for us, it's a really important part of our business, that kind of aspirational millennial customer. We really want to engage with them. We want them to come back to us for content. We want to talk to them in a way that they're going to be inspired, so that every piece of content that they're reading makes them feel like they can come to us, that they can shop with us, they can grow into our world. So the most important content for them, I think, is trend information, it's the new designers, and also interesting personalities. So we do a lot of features like My Fashion Life, where we're maybe talking to people who work within the fashion industry, sort of behind the scenes, or maybe they're stylists, or they're very much part of it, but they will engage with that millennial customer in different ways. We also work a lot with influencers as well, so the likes of Leandra Medine, Margaret Zhang, so they have a great social following that our millennials really find engaging. So we make sure that we're working with them across all our platforms as well, which I think is great for those millennial customers.
And Steve knows a lot about millennials. He's already smirking for some reason. So we'll be covering that, and we will be putting an end to this millennial debate tonight, today, whenever you're goddamn watching this.